Hello friends, what's up? So in today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a get ready with me and then also a Q&A. There's been a lot of questions that you guys have been asking since my last Q&A, so I thought that this would be the perfect time to answer them all. And there's some really juicy ones in it, so yeah. This video is sponsored by Audible. You guys have probably heard of Audible before, and I'm so excited to be partnering with them for this video because I've actually been listening to a lot of audiobooks. I tell you guys a lot on my vlog channel that I now actually am traveling back to downtown every single day in the morning to go do my workouts. I have a solid hour-and-a-half drive every single morning to get to the gym that I go to now, and listening to audiobooks has honestly made my rides so much better and so much more fun and interesting for me instead of just listening to like songs and stuff. I don't find it productive at all. If you guys don't know what Audible is, it's actually an app with a lot, when I say a lot, I can't even explain to you how many audiobooks are on this app. And they also now have like Audible originals, which are exclusive to Audible themselves. And they're created by credible and loved storytellers from all different types of genres. So like for me, they actually have audio fitness programs, which are really cool. That I found really cool because that is something custom for me. You get what I'm saying? And I felt like it was made for me. So one that I've been listening to on my recent rides to the gym is actually called Power of Habit. And this one is so good because it's literally what the title says. It kind of goes into the science of how we create habits, why it's easier for some people to get out of habits, why it's harder for some. So I found that very fascinating because whenever I'm trying to improve myself, I like to kind of know the science behind it, and I like to kind of know like, why am I doing this, and do other people also go through this and all that stuff. The key to losing weight, the key to becoming productive, the key to raising great kids, the key to raising great pets, all have to do with creating certain habits. And that was something that I was having difficulty learning. So this audiobook has been amazing. So this month, Amazon Prime members can actually get Audible for $4.95 a month, which is basically like getting 3 months for the price of one. And then after that, it's only $14.95, and you're able to cancel anytime you'd like. You're also able to, if you don't like a book, you're able to exchange it, no questions asked. Like, they're so amazing with what they are offering that I can't believe I didn't start listening to audiobooks sooner. The Amazon Prime member offer actually ends on July 31st. So go, and if you guys are a Prime member, which I am, so make sure you guys hop on that ASAP. So they've actually made it very simple, and all you really have to do is go to audible.com/Bodmon or text Bodmon to 500 and it will make your life so much easier. So you guys can get that offer like ASAP on your phone without having to go on a computer and all that stuff. So now let's get into the question and answer, and you guys are about to see me without any makeup on now. Time to get this makeup on. Let's start off with like a good juicy question. I'm just gonna list all the products that I'm using down below, or I'll show them like this just so you guys have them instead of stopping and telling you guys the products each time. Why my dad lives in Pakistan. Basically all these questions about why my dad doesn't live here and why my mom doesn't live in Pakistan with my dad. You get what I'm saying? I don't care to answer these questions because it's like they're my parents and it shouldn't affect people so much. But recently there have been so many random comments on, especially like my mom and dad's page, for no reason, just asking like, oh, like, well, why aren't you guys living together? And which is so weird, you guys. My parents have been married for like 30 years. They're grown. They're literally best friends. Like, they can do what they want. But just to give you guys like an explanation, there's really no reason. My dad had always told us growing up that the second we all get settled down, he would like to eventually move back to Pakistan or like be there more often, just because like that's where he grew up and that's where all his friends are. That's where he had his childhood. That's where literally all his siblings are and stuff. And so like he always told us that growing up. And now that he has the opportunity, he likes to go back and forth. So there's no real reason. The winters here are really brutal, and my dad has arthritis and he gets his fingers, and like it's just too much pain for his body to be in the cold weather. So he prefers to stay in Pakistan like for the winter and like the cold weathers and all of that. And then he likes to come whenever he feels like it's a good time to come here in the summer mainly. And then my mom likes to be here. My mom likes to be wherever her kids are, really. It's not even like where she likes to be. I think she just likes to be around us, because when she's not around us, she gets like anxiety like trying to figure out what we're doing and stuff like that. And she does like to go back to Pakistan, but not for that long of a time, if you guys know what I mean. Yeah, they're chilling, you guys. I don't know, people just assume the worst when there's usually nothing going on. Like, they're not divorced, they're not separated. Alhamdulillah, like, my parents are great, you know what I'm saying? My dad's living his best life with doing what he wants to do, and then my mom's living her best life doing what she wants to do, and then we all get together and do fun things. Are you Punjabi? Yes. When will you visit Pakistan again? Actually had plans on coming back to Pakistan this year. So, I mean, the year's not over, so still things are going as planned. I do plan on coming back. I don't have like set timings, but I'm assuming now that it's gonna be around the fall time. And I'm traveling a lot the next few months, so it just makes sense for me to go at a time where I can dedicate. I would like to go for like a full 2 weeks this time. Ooh, a good question. This one that everyone's been a little bit curious about is whether or not I moved back home, why I moved back home. And I actually addressed this in my last question and answer when I was living in my place downtown. It's not that I regret moving out, like I would still like to have a place of my own, but it's the fact that I wasted so much money on renting a place rather than just saving up an additional year and kind of like buying my own place. So now when I do leave again, I'm actually planning to make sure that it's like my own place. Like I want to buy my own place. The next question is if I will ever have a boxing fight. And I remember if you guys follow my vlog channel, you guys will know I updated you guys a little bit ago, or if you follow my Instagram, you've been seeing the videos that I'm posting like of me boxing and stuff. And the goal is eventually to have one. I just haven't decided if I'm going to tell you guys about it or not. I've always kind of wanted to do one because I grew up with my brothers boxing and I was always allowed to like train with them, but I was never really allowed to fight because my dad didn't want me to have a broken nose. But now I've been training a lot for it. I might like it could either be like you guys won't know, or it will be like a vlog and I'll like make a huge like a whole thing out of it. I haven't decided which direction I want to go in yet. Like it's not that I'm embarrassed if I lose or win. Like it doesn't matter if I was to lose, like it doesn't matter to me, like for you guys to watch, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't know because it might just put more pressure on me than I want. Yeah, so I haven't decided yet, but you guys will definitely know if I am like planning on doing like a whole thing with it, you know what I'm saying? What does your dad say about your hair color? My dad loves my hair colors. Like he may not like fully understand why I do it and like all that stuff, but he does really support me in everything I do. So every time I get my hair color, I always send him some pictures while I'm getting it done or like after I'm getting it done, and he's never really said anything bad about my hair. Even if he didn't like it, I wouldn't know. What's my zodiac sign? I'm an Aries. I'm born on April Fool's Day. What's your favorite halal spot in Toronto? Sukhothai. Sukhothai Top Gun Burger, is it called? Burgonator. Sukhothai is my favorite though. It's Thai food. If you guys haven't went yet, oh my goodness, what are you doing? This is a good one. And this question is, can you tell us some drama that's happened with your sister-in-law? I understand that people like to see drama and all that stuff, or like assume that things are bad. And like I always see comments anytime I post a video with my sister-in-law, or like if she posts it, like there'll always be a few comments saying like, oh my god, you can tell they hate each other, like you can just tell from their chemistry on camera. I always find it so funny, so I'll go to Sana, I'm like, Sana, do you know that we hate each other? Like it's so funny. I mean, I've known her for like 10 years at this point. We've never had any like crazy fights, to be honest. Sana's a very chill person. You guys have to understand our dynamic works because she is such a chill person. Like I'm like the one that's like uptight and moody and like all that stuff, and she's not like that. She's so understanding. So a lot of the times she can just kind of gauge off of the way you're talking to her whether you're like uncomfortable in a situation or not, and then she will kind of just like fix it. Not like with her, I'm saying like if she can tell like your mood is off, or if you're about to like pop off on somebody or something like that, she's very understanding and like very intuitive would be the word. So she can pull me out of situations and stuff so quick. It would be different, I think, if like her and I both had the same personality, which would be like if I'm a very aggressive person, I talk so much shit. So I feel like if she was like that too, we would bump heads. But the fact that she's not like that and we're really completely opposite people, the dynamic works. I want to say like 98% of the time, everyone's always like, Sana's so sweet and Laiba's such a biatch, or Laiba's so rude to Sana. And that's just like, I don't know, that's just how I talk. Like if you guys go in my videos, and it's not just with her, this is just how I talk. Like I'm not going to change the tone of my voice from this to this and talk very soft spoken and like all nice just because I don't want you guys to think I'm rude, you know what I mean? Like I did that before when I first started YouTube, when I wasn't like that comfortable talking on camera, and I don't feel like I need to do that now or put on a front or anything like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, there's no drama for me to tell you. Okay, and then there's the generic questions like always that I might as well answer since I haven't done an updated video. Am I single? Yes. Do I plan on getting married? I don't know, you can ask God for me. And do I ever want to have kids? Yes, I do. And what else? Because I have so many of those questions here already, and it's like I've answered them so many times at this point that it's just clockwork for me. Have your parents ever doubted you? That's a good one. They might have doubted me, but they never let me feel that. Because I feel like at some point, I'm sure my parents were like, what is this girl doing? Like, you're supposed to be an accountant, and now you're out here making videos online. I don't even know what this means. So I'm sure they did at one point, but they didn't let me feel that. Jokey, just finishing this off now with some lipstick. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Hopefully I answered some new questions that you guys have been wondering for the past few months since whenever I did the last video. Don't forget to sign up for Audible and check out their amazing Amazon Prime deal that they're having right now. Remember, it's audible.com/Bodmon, or you can text Bodmon to 500-500. That's 500-500. And that way, from now on, every time I talk about Audible, you guys can let me know new things that you've been listening to on the app and everything like that. So then we can always all just have like a group discussion on what to listen to next. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe here, my vlog channel, my entire family here on YouTube, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!